a Disney adult and a not-so-Disney adult think about Knights of Guinevere. And so I should preface, though, first, that if you guys don't know, I do have a second channel where I've been beefing with Disney a little bit, okay? I love Disney, but there has been a lot of justifiable criticism. I have two videos, one about the downfall of the Disney movie musical, and then the other one about Disney's production pipeline compared to K-pop demon hunters. And, like, it's a shit show, let's just be honest, right? That's what I have found through my research, stuff that not a lot of people know about, okay? So I think that we're coming at this from a very interesting position because we're kind of like, I would consider myself a hardcore Disney fan, but in terms of the industry and the production and all of that stuff, I also have learned information that, again, not a lot of people know about, especially for the movies, the songwriting, like, is stuff that goes beyond, I guess, what people would usually think
the surface level.
Yeah, the surface level of like, oh, well, they're sanitizing the Disney princess. Like, we all know that. The videos that I've been making are like, okay, but why is this all happening? What have the people said in interviews, stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that this is going to be really fun, but I will let you talk now, Hunter.
I don't know. I like Disney. I feel like a lot of our opinions are very similar. I just have shame,
I just mean, like, I'm the one that, like, I want to go see Mickey. I want to talk to Mickey. Like, maybe a better definition would be I'm a Disney theater kid, right?
Sure.
Like, I'm
you're
a
just
theater
a theater kid.
Yeah.
We finally found, after only briefly sitting on my couch and experiencing my psychotherapy, we've come to the root of your issues. That you're a theater kid.
Whereas you're not.
Whereas
right?
I'm not.
And so I feel like if I wasn't a theater kid, I'd be a completely different person in terms of where my criticism with Disney lies. Like, I don't even know if I would like Disney that much if I wasn't a theater kid, right? But you watched The Owl House, which the creator of this, or one of the creators, there are a couple different people.
Is what we are watching, Knights of Guinevere.
Yes.
Should have mentioned that earlier, I fear.
Well, no, I did that, but we said we were watching Knights of Guinevere.
Which was partially created by Dana Terrence, who made The Owl House, which I have seen. There's 3 seasons of it. I've seen the first 2. I've not seen the last one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. It was a really great show. In itself, it was a really, like, fun, well-produced. It almost felt like a fantasy comp, in the same way that, like, Rick and Morty, or
that was a comparison I'm sure that people were not expecting.
Yeah, here's the thing. I feel bad whenever I say Rick and Morty, because there's the joke about, like, oh, a person who's only ever seen Rick and Morty.
Would you say maybe close to, like, Wizards of Waverly Place, in a sense? Like, kind of satirizing the Harry Potter era of things.
Well,
like
no, I draw the Rick and Morty comparison, and maybe something like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, because it has, like, it uses sci-fi to make absurdist points and have sort of absurdist humor. And The Owl House was really good at that as well, just using fantasy. Obviously, it was a little more, like, positive and skewed to a younger audience. It also, as you mentioned, definitely has the benefit of, I really loved Harry Potter growing up, and now I, for various reasons, feel very strained emotionally towards that whole series. I will try to go out and get my, like, Harry Potter, like, kick.
Right.
Out of not Harry Potter shows. And then here comes this really great, really wonderful animated series about a kind of fish out of water, normal human girl going to a magical school.
Yeah.
And she has special abilities and able to do better magic than everyone else. Yeah, it's Harry Potter, but better. And so I did not know that the next, like, Glitch production had Dana Terrace involved. And the second I heard that, I was incredibly excited, because this will be quite
5 minutes
good,
ago when I reminded you. I'm pretty sure we talked about it before.
It's like, oh yeah, it's called Knight of Guinevere. Like, oh, it's by Glitch. I'm like, okay, yeah, Glitch does stuff. Yeah, it has this person, Dana Terrence. I don't know if you've heard of them. I'm like, yes, I absolutely have heard of them.
Yeah, because I pulled up the wiki. So I watched the first episode of The Owl House. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't be opposed to continuing reactions to it. It's just I've been so busy with the second channel that, like, it's not been very viable at this moment. But I will say that I am excited too. I've been excited ever since I saw the teaser, which I think was, I'm assuming Guinevere is going to be the princess. Like, she was lying on the grass. But I didn't watch the trailer because I like to go in with the, like, blind. I feel like trailers, they reveal a little too much information these days for my taste. What I will say is that I'm a little kind of concerned, probably in a way that you guys or Hunter isn't, because they've seen Dana's work before. The one thing that I'm worried about is that this is going to become, like, Shrek, if that makes sense. I don't want it to be too ironic and too, like, you know, Disney adults are crazy and they're cringe. Obviously there's a place for that.
Is that what it's about?
When people saw the trailer, they were like, oh, this guy looks like Walt Disney and it's supposed to be Disneyland. Like, I'm kind of hoping, I guess to rephrase, what I'm hoping for is kind of something more akin to, like, Epic Mickey, in a sense, in terms of how that had, like, you know, a defunct Disneyland sort of situation without being like Shrek, you know, if that makes sense,
Shrek was the reason why Shrek took so many digs about, like, Michael Eisner, I believe?
Michael Eisner.
Michael Eisner, like, that's who Lord Farquaad is supposed to be, was because Jeffrey Katzenberg, who was the producer for that film and, like, created DreamWorks, got incredibly screwed over by Michael Eisner.
Right.
Dana Terrace also got screwed over
exactly
by Disney because they cut the number of episodes to the Owl House short, and they even, like, make a couple snide references to it in the actual show.
Yeah. What I'm saying that I'm worried about is that it's going to become kind of a parody as opposed to, like, a story that has a sincere theme and message wrapped up in the criticism. Does that make sense? And I would say, by the way, before someone comes for me, that Shrek does have a, like, very positive message in its ending, despite how many, like, shots it takes at Disney and at Disney fairy tales and all that stuff.
Disney deserves
like,
it. You know?
Well, yeah,
Disney's
but I'm just saying,
boy.
like, you know, in terms of, okay, but there needs to be something more than just poking fun and, like, irony and that sort of insincerity. Because something that I have a problem with is Disney making fun of itself and stuff like Frozen. Like, oh, you can't marry a man you just met, blah, 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 blah. Or, like, Maui being like, oh, if you have an animal sidekick and you wear a dress and you sing, you're a princess, right? So, if even Disney is doing that, it's not very original to kind of have that, like, cynical, oh, we're above all this and fairy tales are stupid. So I hope that, like, on the surface, there will be that criticism and potentially criticism that dives past, again, like, the basics, making fun of Disney adults or, like, oh, Mickey Mouse has been sanitized and they don't let him do bad things anymore or whatever. Right?
I really
and it goes
hope
deeper in terms of the themes and there's, you know, something bigger to say. And I am hopeful because on the wiki, something I will say is that Dana says that Disney is terrified of everything and that Disney should grow some fucking guts, which is something that I've been talking about again on the second channel. So that makes me hopeful that, like, obviously she worked there, so I'm sure she understands even more than I do. But I guess just something that I have had beef with lately. There's a lot of surface level criticism out there on YouTube and on the internet, and it bothers me because I'm like, okay, but this is bigger than, like, the princess is having an adorkable problem. Like, why are they all like that, right? Like, there's just more going on.
And Disney will only ever poke fun of, like, the themes without ever, like, going, like, as someone who worked as a creative in Disney and probably got screwed over by Disney, I think Dana Terrace has this opportunity to really go for the jugular there in a way that goes beyond, like, oh, isn't it kind of silly
Disney
that,
will make
like,
fun of
Ariel
themselves,
fell
but
in love with a boy. Like, the really shallow
the
stuff.
stuff that they think that their audience also will agree with. Like, oh
The stuff that,
Elsa,
like,
you go and you tell Anna, who you abandoned for years and is only desperate for love because she's traumatized, that she can't marry a man that she just met. You know, they expect the audience to, like, hurrah and, like, throw a parade for this idea of modernity.
Like,
right?
Disney will only laugh at the criticisms people have at them that BuzzFeed made, like, 15 years ago.
Exactly.
That's all they're willing to touch at this point.
So I hope that this goes beyond that, I guess is what I'm saying. But also does have, like, a sincere theme of, like, I don't know, is it gonna be friendship? Is it gonna be rising against the oppressors? Like, basically, I want more than, like, having a little tee-hee and, like, poking fun. I also want, like, something a bit, like, you know,
I
that's
really
gonna
hope they
smack
go
you.
for the jugular. I hope the mouth gets caught in the trap.
Oh
right?
my God. But yeah, all right, so let us get into it. 3, 2, 1, press and play. I know that we love to talk, but that's all right. It's my channel. Shouldn't I be able to do what I want? We'll probably edit that a bit. Ooh, a stained glass window. Oh.
And this was a very long time ago indeed.
Ooh.
There was a princess.
They sound familiar. Oh, it's 2D.
Trapped in a tall, tall tower.
Not a 3D.
And locked away
Yeah,
by
yeah.
That's interesting. Wow, I didn't know
that
crap
ran on
about
blood
this
and
show.
fear.
Okay, so
She spent
animatronics,
her
I'm
days
assuming.
playing games,
Okay.
pretending
Oh,
like
so
she wasn't
she's
scared,
saying that
but
she's the
she
princess.
was in dire need
This
of
little girl,
rescue.
I'm assuming.
Are you hurt? Don't worry.
Oh!
I
Oh.
can make you better.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's creepy.
Olivia, dear, won't you come with me?
That character design looks familiar
Who,
somehow.
Olivia?
No,
or
the
the
big guy,
princess? Oh,
yes.
the big guy.
Big
well,
guy.
people were saying he looks like Walt Disney. I think he's supposed
Walt
to be
Disney was like thinner,
like a
right?
bunch of different. Like I'm
Yeah.
sure he has the body type of one guy and Walt
the
Disney's
mustache. The
and
mustache
then, you know.
is very Walt
I
Disney.
think that he's supposed to be a combination of a bunch of different CEOs as opposed to Walt because he doesn't really look like
What
Walt
does
to me.
Bob Iger look like? Like
I don't remember.
Who
But
do we have beef
this is
with?
interesting, like that Guinevere's a robot and she's presumably considering
Chapek.
herself to be the princess, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then
Oh,
there's
yeah.
there's this guy who
What
he
does
just
Chapek
looks
look
like
like?
such an obvious villain CEO. It's just really funny to
Take a
me.
look.
All of this, Simba, will one day be yours.
Well,
Everything
actually,
the light touches.
that might be true.
Beautiful.
Yay!
A world of
Kind of.
possibility,
I'm
where
scared, but
fantasies became reality, where tall tales became indisputable truths.
It's all for
Okay.
you, Olivia. Everyone who
yeah,
comes
see,
to bring
everything the
eventually
light
be under
touches,
your
you're right.
watch
But I'm like, am I supposed to feel bad for this girl or is she gonna be evil? Because
I
I'm a
hope
little
this
scared.
Can make up for.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I need to say it.
Okay.
What happened to this
Olivia,
young
your
girl?
future can
I
be
don't
as
know.
bright and
I
beautiful
think
as all
her
this.
mom is dead because
Embrace
that's
it.
a
Let
common
your
Disney
past fade
princess.
away.
Her
You're
past.
here now.
Or maybe she killed her mom and he's like, okay, don't worry. We'll
What
just cover
what
that
happened to this little girl? Oh.
up. Okay.
Princess.
She looks like Aerith from Final Fantasy VII.
Ah!
Ah!
Oh
Our new
dear.
Kingdom. Isn't it pretty?
Oh no.
See, a new
Yes,
kingdom kind of
it's
feels
so
like that
very,
there's an old
very-
one then. Oh God.
Shit.
Oh
Sorry.
dear.
It's okay, Papa. They'll bring her back.
Oh my God.
I'll fix her again.
Oh no!
This is crazy. Like the umbilical cord.
And no
That's
one
just her
ever heeded the
intestines.
Oh, I
princess's
guess.
prayers for rescue.
Well, it kind of. Well.
Will she ever escape?
Oh,
Will
okay.
she ever find
I
her
was
knights?
confused. I thought that they were saying that the little girl was the princess. They're talking about
No, her.
Guinevere is the princess who is trapped in Olivia's castle. I'm a little afraid about
And
this
no one
little
ever
girl.
heeded the
The
princess's
light
prayers
fading
for
from her
rescue.
eyes. It's not good. Also,
Will
she's
she
like
ever
naked.
escape?
She has no
Will
clothes.
she ever find her knights?
I mean, might as
Oh,
well.
shit! Hold on, I want to look at that. I know, sorry guys, I know we're pausing, but like, there's stuff on the screen, I want to see it,
For
okay?
rescue.
I want to read.
I want to read, but yeah, I really love her
She ever
design and
escape?
like her
Will
giant
she ever
big
find
eyes.
her
At first, I
knights?
was like, oh, I feel bad for this
Oh,
little girl.
this point feels too violent. The point in her head. Eyes not symmetrical. Please fix center pupil. Keep dilated more appealing. No wrinkles. Oh dear. Okay, so
Okay.
this must have been them designing her.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
dear. Oh! Wait a minute, she was older, wasn't she? Olivia was so much older then. Oh,
Oh no.
we'll have to read. We'll read those later. That's fine.
Oh god.
So this must be at the beginning compared to like eventually. I guess she submitted and just started to do what they
It looks
wanted her
very.
to.
We got like just little
like snippets.
of
we'll
something
we'll
very dystopic.
look again at the end, right?
Okay.
I'm assuming that. Oh my god, they're just hacking
Game Boy.
the mainframe. Can you really hack a claw machine? But I guess
I
that's...
should mention that like a lot of the concept art for the Owl House looked really, really, really dark,
Yeah.
and a lot of
you
Dana
think that
Terrence's
this-
art looks very dark, and it looks like they just let Dana Terrence do what she wants.
Yeah, like this is more closer to maybe what was.
Oh, the little girl, the girl from the Uzi from the murder drone
Oh,
was a
oh,
doll
that's
there
cute.
for a second.
Oh,
That was
hi.
cute.
Oh!
Well, hello, little ones. I'm Princess Guinevere. What are
Okay.
your names?
How did they just run into her? Like, I don't understand where they are.
Francesca and Andrea
Ah!
from M7.
That's a little
What
scary.
lovely names. Are you lost?
Bestie, what? Oh, see, she moved her hair because her hair's too pointy.
Yeah?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, that's interesting. She fixed her finger.
Thank you.
What? Where were they? Like in a warehouse or something? That was a little strange.
no. More than a
Imagine
little
like
strange.
an
yeah.
alien, like that was an alien
what does he
event or
change for
something.
the vending
But they had
machine?
little
I'll
things
take
on their
10.
arms, so I thought that they
Read
were
the sign.
employees, but then they were children. Like, you know what I mean?
Crownies.
Don't do that.
Oh, I went to school with you. You know me.
Thought
Oh.
I did till you started wearing that uniform.
Uh-oh.
Brownie.
Crownies.
Oh, the people that work at the park,
I guess
maybe.
So, yeah.
Engineer. Bottom of the ladder.
But yeah, I'm sort of wondering if this is gonna be a cyberpunk-ish sort of like.
Oh.
There's like this is the outside
Hacking.
and it's not
Yes.
nice, you know.
But everyone's so busy.
Oh,
thinking
we're
about
all
each other,
victims
they
of the
don't
park.
see the crooked end of the
Oh
wheel.
no. Okay.
A dog like me has power? No. I got more to say. Your attention's divided, man.
I like
Your
this
planet is
girl.
getting terraformed, and soon there'll be no place untouched.
Terraformed.
Commerce and amusement-tainment. We got no choice.
I,
No choice.
I love this girl.
No. I love them.
Screw Reggie. What does he know? You're a park engineer, D. Most people would kill to have that job. Besides,
Oh.
Frankie,
You
where'd
stole.
you buy these? Emphasis on buy.
Oh, Froggy.
Boombox.
It's okay. We can
No.
steal a little bit
Well,
as a
Let's
treat.
get out of here before Reggie finds out you're a...
Thief! Frankie!
There's a
Frankie just is a frog. I like that. Stuck their little tongue out.
need a tune-up? There you go.
chores. Frankie dishes, Andy dishes.
Looks like
Oh,
your who's a what's are out of calibration again. Easy fix.
we love women in STEM.
So many friends. Little robotic friends.
I love this. There's like this
going on
blue
there?
goo
Yeah.
coming out of all of them, so I'm assuming it's like kind of an equivalent to oil or like whatever fuel, something.
Magic.
Someone
Magic
Magic
fuel.
want to kill myself.
Oh well, you know, I say
Yeah.
that all
Same,
the
babe.
time, babe.
Why would anyone splice the facial controls into the environmental pipeline? It's not a very sophisticated solution.
Oh, they're drinking a Crown beer, so that's interesting. So it's not just the park. There's also like branded food, I guess, just in the wild.
Hello.
Oh,
nice.
Hello.
Oh, a hunch.
Man, that's so cool.
look at their
So much
sink has a
laundry,
little
yeah.
thing on it too.
Get a job in the labs too.
That one
and
looks like
we
My
can work
Melody
together.
or whatever.
I
Like,
just like thinking about that sometimes.
oh,
Yeah. Oh, shit, it's morning already? Shit.
yeah, like their coffee maker has a little doll on it. Like,
Show 'em who's boss!
yeah, let's go. I wish. Oh, and see, like, there's a crown on the TV thingy, so maybe it's like that they control
Just can't
everything.
do it without you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're making that weird
Okay,
blue
so
goo.
she's making the goo, and then the other girl, one of them's Frankie. I didn't catch the other. Oh, Andy. Frankie
Yes.
and Andy. That's not gonna get confusing at all. So Frankie is going into the mines, and Andy is going
Making
to
the
work
goo.
at the engineering, as an engineer in the park. Okay.
Uh,
I think this is really interesting. Okay, we got some cups. Oh, so she has little animal friends. They're very Hello Kitty coded. Startup says your
Is
safety
your responsibility.
responsibility. Oh, Startup, not Startup, sorry. Okay, it's 3:30. 3? Yeah, that's 3:25, right? Can I not tell time? I don't know.
That's
Is it like an oil rig, like a Disney, not Disney, public domain, definitely not
boss man,
Disney
there's
unicorn
something caught in the
oil
net.
rig? Oh, okay.
no.
Yeah, look at the little unicorn and like. Oh. Okay. It's like a mothership.
Well, oh, that I must be.
Does
the,
it like float around?
the park? I
Oh my
suppose.
god! All of the trash! What's going on?
Frankie! Frankie!
What?
Stop gawking at the park!
Sparky, what? You can't even see me right now.
I don't need to see you to know you stopped working. You
Oh my
precious
God,
park
his
ain't
eye's
gonna have
missing.
Crap to melt into different crap if we ain't hauling up
Crap to
scrap.
melt. Well, at
Get
least
back to
they're
it. That's all
recycling?
that, too.
Question mark? Like, this seems like very insidious recycling, you know what I mean?
Insidious recycling.
Like, they're melting stuff into other stuff, so that's
Tonight,
good, maybe,
acceptance
but, like,
I
I'm
love
a little
I love how
afraid.
Good
they
plastic.
show the
Keychain
pollution of the
factories are
water
Yo,
as like
I
their
saw that,
shimmer
too.
of oil.
Yeah, so probably still bad.
Yep, same
Pretty
price.
bad.
No, there's no damn repeat customer discount. Fuck's sake.
But yeah, this is really giving me, like, cyberpunk. I wasn't sure. Look at this Mickey Mouse policeman. Oh my God, guys, we have to rewatch this again. Like, we're not gonna catch everything just in this reaction. I'm so frustrated because I want to pause and look at every little thing, but then I know that
like
you guys
the
aren't gonna
world
like
is
that.
so clearly, and this is what I liked about the Owl House as well. The world is just so clearly thought out.
Yeah, and like it's not spoon-fed to you, but you can see how it's been thought about. I'm really liking this Hunter. Like I'm.
My God.
This is the one, other than like the first. Oh.
Oh
Uh-oh.
dear. Well, how? Okay. Well, the question is, how many of them are there? Like, you know what I mean? Are there? Yeah, a Guinevere android.
This has a
There's
remarkably
different
very
models.
similar plot as Alita Battle Angel.
Oh.
If anyone's
expect
familiar
me to
with
do?
that
Show
movie
us a car
/ anime
with
/ manga.
Like this is kind of crazy that like.
Can't.
So
The
there's
Mickey
multiple
Mouse
of her.
car.
Is she like? Is it a hive mind or does Guinevere all have different like?
I do.
They all have different
Maybe I
brains?
can get
Do you know what I'm
an engineering
saying?
job like Annie's in the labs.
Oh, she just wants to rise up.
No fixin'. No labs.
Something
I want you
about
involved in
like
that dream
Mickey Mouse
man
police of
crap.
like, oh,
Those lab rats are always up to their
Out of the
necks
vehicle.
with sick shit.
love
Trust
that.
me, they're some of my best clients. Don't worry, you'll get your cut when we scrap her for parts.
No. That's sad. I don't like that. Okay,
Oh,
well,
no.
wait a minute. So there are multiple of them. Like, that's kind of breaking my brain a little. Like, are they connected? Like, are they like the Borg in Star Trek? Oh, is that Olivia? Is she, like, old now?
maybe?
Oh, shit.
We've found traces of your princess.
Oh.
She made it to the surface this time.
Oh, so that is the same one.
Poor dear Guinevere. She must be
Oh my
so
God, she's so old.
and lost. Bring her back.
What a creepy old lady.
Bring her back. Bring her back. Bring her back. Bring her back. Please, I have to fix her again. I'll do better this time.
Shall I call
I kind of feel bad for her though, because I'll do better this time kind of implies that
To
maybe,
handle this.
like, ever since she was a child, she thought it was her fault. Uh-oh. Like, I'm kind of worried about this poor girl being emotionally abused by her father, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know she's an old lady now, but... Uh-oh. Oh, the statue's graffitied. That's interesting. Oh!
Fuck you,
Did
Mickey
she get
Mouse.
fired?
Yeah, that's what it's like
Polishing the
buying
wrong septic
a
crown.
house in Canada.
Yeah.
Everything's
He just
a blue
spat
book.
up blue. I'm
Asshole.
sure that they
Just
are
trying to
getting.
get by like anyone else.
Maybe they're just
I got a
getting
job in the tower.
diseased.
Doesn't mean you can treat
Getting
me like.
diseased. You guys know what I mean.
Doesn't mean you.
They're probably getting sick. That's not
Sorry. Hope you feel better.
good. Look at that guy in the back.
But also,
Want a new lung?
Well, you know what? That may be a clue because he has a blue pin and the text is blue. So what if that's what they're
Wow,
sick with? They
maybe,
have some
yeah.
sort of lung
And she has, like,
cancer
she's
or
wearing a
something.
respirator,
Yeah,
so-
this is really reminding me. I know I'm gonna sound like bitch who only watched Cyberpunk, but I did only watch Cyberpunk. Like, you know what I mean? Cyberpunk with
I
David
don't know if
and
this counts
Lucy.
as like a yeah, I guess kind of a cyberpunk dystopia, but the aesthetic isn't
Oh,
quite
why, hello.
cyberpunk.
Oh my God! Did they
Notice
make
you
the dad a hologram? That's
Disney
crazy.
core cyberpunk?
This is Guinevere.
Okay.
Guinevere. And yes, this is Guinevere as well.
I
The
love how
beloved
one of them
monarch
was
of
like,
Park Planet. If you can believe
Ariel
there are as
Yeah,
many
well-
Gwens
Is there like
as
a
there
one-to-one
are stars
comparison
in
to the Disney
sky.
princess?
I think it's just supposed to be like Guinevere can be whatever you want, like kind of like Barbie.
Yeah,
I would
sure.
say, right? There's Space
Like
Guinevere. Yeah, like there's Princess Guinevere. This is speaking to me probably for the wrong reason, just because like my VTuber projects like that.
Oh,
Like you
yeah.
have Mermaid Soliana, Battle Soliana, Princess Soliana. But anyway.
That would be a great idea for a
And
gimmick
yes,
for a VTuber to be like
this is
dystopian
Guinevere's
Mickey Mouse princess.
beloved
Well,
monarch of
listen,
Park
don't
Planet.
give away all my
If
secrets.
you can believe it, there are as many Gwens as there are stars
See,
in the
that's
sky.
crazy though. That's
Every one
nuts.
of them draws on the same magic to remember
Magic.
everything. So wherever your journey
Hive mind.
every princess you meet will recall the same
Right, because
cherished memories of
she saw them,
Planet engineers work
right?
tirelessly to create the
So they must all be connected in the
I guess
mainframe
so,
or
yeah.
something, right?
Oh, look at our little friends.
She doesn't
The
really
backyard
look like any
again.
of these models.
Doesn't matter what model she is. You need to go back.
Oh, okay.
Princess is the princess.
Oh, the voices are telling me to commit Grand Theft
Well-
Robot again.
God, what? No.
But I like that because they
Sparky's
met her
my
as a
boss.
kid,
I
right?
can't
So
just
they
steal from him.
they have a connection. Do it, Francesca.
Think of it this way. Is it stealing or is it rescuing?
That's what I'd say. You go, Francesca.
Hey, you eat yet? I'm thinking sad girl dumplings and bathtub brew from Sunny's Pub, cause
Bathtub brew. What does that mean? I don't
You
like
can
that.
make alcohol in a bathtub.
Oh. Okay, so not bath water. They're saying alcohol. They're gonna
bathtub.
get drunk because she had a bad day at work.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't understand.
Move or speak.
who's locked up?
Look,
Sorry.
Andy's dishes,
Good enough?
rent,
Frankie?
power
And
question
Sparky's
mark.
just gonna chop her up. Ugh, what an ass.
Frankie, is Sparky chopping someone up?
Andy? Andy! Perfect. Amazing, Andy.
Frank, you have to tell me if Sparky's doing something illegal. You
Oh,
have to tell me if he's hurt
come on.
someone.
Frankie can have a little bit of theft as a treat.
8 hours?
Whoa, whoa,
Andy,
whoa,
I'm
whoa,
just
whoa.
messing with you. But you got security clearance, right? You gotta get me into the labs. I need a repair halo for this.
Well, for what? Tell me what the hell is going on.
I love that, like this
Better
sort
yet,
of partner
I'll
in
show you.
crime. I feel like immediately they are very sympathetic just because we see that they are
A Guinevere
underdogs in
android?
this
Right?
situation, even though we don't know a lot
Really
about like.
someone like
And
this.
my
It
dream
looks
is to
really
be an engine. I mean, I guess
unusual.
hers is,
Old.
but
And I can fix her brand new.
Better bring it to security.
okay.
Maybe
So
there's
this
a
is
reward
the
out for
model Olivia's
Why not bring it
Guinevere,
to
as opposed to the
security
ones walking
after I
around in the
fix it
parks.
And see if I can't wow anyone. Know what I mean?
it. Are you saying you're willing to risk jail time to be a corporate crownie like me?
Remember when we snuck in the park to play that crane game?
Okay, so that's what happened.
Yeah.
I was
We didn't
like,
get
why
the
are they
ball,
in this
but we met a
empty
real
room with just
Gwen.
the crane
That memory
machine?
is still so vivid. And now you make stuff that gives
This poor
other people
lesbian
memories like
just
that.
wants to
I
fall
just
in
think
love
that's
with
cool
their
as shit,
robot
D.
child
Right,
crush
Guinevere?
once more.
Right.
It's interesting how they still treasure that memory, though, even with everything else going. Like, you know, I think that's very real.
Remarkably, there's still a little bit, I don't know what you would
Hopeful, nostalgic.
Wow, the design for the floating labs look really interesting.
Come on, Andy. You can
Honestly,
do it.
like I feel like I could pick apart this for hours. Like I'm so hooked, Hunter. Like I'm so locked the fuck in right now.
Well, ain't this a fucking
Okay.
howdy-do?
Can we just kill
Andrea,
this?
Franklin,
I mean, he
taking
probably
my
didn't do
prize
anything
hog for a
wrong,
night
but
stroll?
I feel like Frankie's been
I'll deal
called
with you in a
Francesca,
second.
Franklin,
What is this,
Frank.
Franklin? Mutiny? Am I not doing
well,
right
maybe he
by
doesn't
you?
remember her
You were
name.
just going
Is
to
the
sell
idea?
her, man. To one
Or
of your nasty clients. This
it could
is a
also be
real-
like, sorry to pause again, but it could be that, you know, some people feel like they have to present a bit more masculinely at work to be taken seriously.
Maybe,
And
yeah.
if she is in a place kind of like this where they're doing hard labor, maybe she wanted a less feminine. But, I
Perhaps.
mean, you know, she could also be like
Yeah,
a bunch of
fluid,
lesbian. We
yeah.
don't know, right?
Chance
So,
for me.
Fluid in
I'm
this
open to
regard. I
everything.
dig it. I just
Shine
like
some
that
shithead
every
shoes and a
possible,
fancy
like,
towel.
permutation.
Choke on the fumes. Know what some nasty client
They have a great
affords us?
character design,
A
too.
second ship. Fast one. For you. Maybe even a third. That's a whole goddamn fleet with you as a captain. We both know the money ain't in scraps. It's in exotics.
Uh-oh. Is it like a drug? Do
they
you like
sailing
hit
purple
the
goo?
blue
Sniff, Frank. Might
juice?
chill out your rowdy ass.
I love you
That's
for that hard-headed
interesting.
spirit, kiddo. I do.
Because
Come on.
I would imagine that if this juice, they're powering the robots, which is giving people magic,
It could be like a
endorphins, happy experience. But like, what if they're refining that stuff into like, you hit it and then you're happy, like drugs? You know what I mean? It's kind of
sure.
reminding me of Snowpiercer. I feel like there was something like that.
I can't show you.
Yeah,
special
where they were like
treatment,
huffing radioactive
especially
material in
'cause you're
Snowpiercer.
you.
God, you're always so dramatic.
Or
in front of
something,
the
and then there
boys.
was like a special room that they went into to like live their
In
happy
the movie,
memories.
that's what it was.
And the
In the
TV
TV show, I think it was
Stop
something
biting
different.
me. Fight back proper. You stole my boat. You stole my android.
But like,
Now you're throwing a
think
tantrum
about
like
the
a
money
child.
if you bring
You
this
know what
back
happens
in.
when you
Well,
break
I guess
the
he doesn't
rules.
think. Oh my God, there's
Oh.
teeth.
Oh,
Has she
dear.
broken rules before, and that's why she's missing teeth already?
Maybe? Or I guess
This is a stupid
got
move,
teeth knocked out.
Andrea.
You're calling me stupid? You're about to sell an actual Guinevere android. for
That's what
scraps.
I'm saying.
You have no
See?
idea what you have.
Like you could.
Yeah, and you hit like an
ransom
old man, old
the
man.
android.
No. That was good.
Oh,
Let's make a deal.
I love
Let
my
us fix
bozos.
it. Working model. I bet you could sell it for 10 ships, huh?
I like this.
I get why Franklin's doing this.
Oh, the
but
pipe
you,
has a crown at
what's
the end of
in
it.
this
So is
for
this
you?
like
Because
Disney
crown
vape?
official vape? Like that's what I'm
Disney
wondering.
vape.
Fired.
Oh
It's
my
only
God.
a
Oh
matter of
wait,
time.
so she got fired. I thought she just had a bad day. So she lost her job. That's not good. Oh dear.
I wonder why.
Fine.
Well, because she couldn't fix
her
the
up.
robot. I
Make
guess she
her
was
shine.
disposable.
Then bring her back.
Unless
to
she's
me.
lying or something else happened.
Well, she said that's the truth, so. Ew,
Oh,
gross. I
God.
didn't need that in my life. I'm sorry. See? He has the blue lung in his heart,
Business
too.
calls. Franklin,
That's why you don't
Andrea,
smoke the Disney vape.
I'll be in
Children.
touch.
That's crazy
know,
how he's running
I
this like a
thought that
gang,
went really
though.
well.
Like, I love this, guys. I love this so much. Like, I'm, like, wow. Like, I'm just like, wow, you know? I was really, like, kind of scared at the beginning. I was like, what if this doesn't live up to, like,
Welcome to the
you
lower
know,
labs.
what I hope
Our
it's
abandoned
gonna be, even
projects
though I tried to
left
stay away from the
to
trailer so I wasn't too, like, influenced, you know?
That
no,
elevator should
But
This
like
is
this
pretty
is
good.
better than I
Last
like I didn't
chance
even
to
think
turn
that they were
around.
gonna go full like sort of cyberpunk with it
Nice.
I love it.
and like the animation, like a lot of Western animation gets
Did you
shit on for
really
looking
get
ugly. Like
fired?
everything looks
Really
like
got
Big Mouth, like
Oh,
that sort
God,
of thing.
no.
But like this
This
is
is really
beautiful
nice.
and like
back after
just
we
it
cheering
feels
up.
unique even though it does look closer to anime. Like it's a
Even
nice.
after-
This is
For
what I
this
wish
being
more
on
anime
YouTube
were
is
like.
I
so
have a good
impressive.
feeling about
Yeah,
this plan.
I do too. Yeah, let's
will really
go.
improve things.
I like the red blue light
Now-
contrast. Oh, well, never mind. It's gone. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, well. Whee! Yeah, I'm sure they have a
no.
tracking device on her. They wouldn't just like she's tried to escape so many
Not
times.
Mecha
right?
Mickey. Oh dear.
Mecha Mickey is that
Mecha
what you
Mickey.
said?
I presume that's what's attacking them.
These all look like the globes at Epcot, which is kind of fun. But they also look like in
Oh.
Canada when you store the salt in those giant, like,
Yeah.
weird salt pyramids.
Oh.
The Knights of Guinevere. It's gonna be,
Oh.
that's what she was saying. She was like, we need the big boys. And I guess that this is what she meant.
That is like Shadow of the Colossus kind of Bioshock.
Which
nonsense.
I assumed that they would be the Knights of Guinevere, which is probably gonna be a
was
double thing,
big.
like they're the ones who actually rescue her, but like, I didn't know there was gonna be a
Never did something
giant,
like that.
cokey-ass mech
I
machine.
think. But
You
the
know?
android.
Look at our Knights, dog. We're so
But they're
screwed.
not programmed to.
Scream? No. Do you think she was trying to warn us?
Alarm chirping. Yeah, that's not good.
Goodly ladies, arrest thy steps. Thine hearts I wouldst make mine.
Okay.
no.
It's after Gwen!
Oh, this is awful.
Frankie, behind you!
Liquid nitrogen. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Rise, Lady Frankie! You gotta save the princess. Get up, or you're all gonna die.
Oh, okay, well.
Who is this?
Well, I think that's Guinevere holding her. Probably.
We fixed up Guinevere.
Hello, little ones.
Oh.
Lost?
I like how the tapir looks like a heart. That's cute.
Ah, look at
Is
that.
that your parent or guardian?
Nope.
I feel like she's not seeing her for how she actually is right now.
Well, you've been such a good friend to me. Allow me to sort this out for you.
Oh my god, imagine she just
Aw.
like blast. See, she put the spike back out before she covered the spike. This time she put out the spike. Yeah, so I feel like they just saw something that wasn't like, that was not very accurate because she has like half of her hair.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, she helped us. We have to help
A
her.
little bit of magical realism
Blow
there.
it up. I would love to see her like this. She's smiling and holding the knife.
Oh god.
No, she's gonna be
that's
fine.
very
Hunter.
blue. Yeah, I think she's gonna be
You
fine.
mean red? It's very
Oh,
red.
that's just blood.
You
Okay.
said blue.
Oh, I thought because the goop is blue,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Ah, okay. Yay!
Yay!
Good.
Violent! Oh my
Yay!
god!
Violence! Good job, Guinevere.
He looked a lot smaller than he had looked previous. I like the sort of playing with perspective and the kind of nightmarish real, like, sort of magical realism of it
Yeah.
all. I dig it.
Oh, this
Probably
is just
not
so
using the term
good.
magical realism correctly.
I know what you're saying, though.
Gotcha. It's making the horrors. It's like abstracting the horrors.
All the stars, too, like the star iconography everywhere is kind of interesting. And like primo gems, just like Genshin Impact, but...
The robot girls are gonna love this show.
Hello,
Is
is
anyone-
anyone there?
Rebooting. Oh, how lovely.
Oh, look!
Hello, Francesca. Hello, Andrea. It's nice to see
Does
you
she
two
still
again.
see them as kids even though they're adults? Is that what
I
it's
guess
supposed to
so.
be? Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my god, Hunter. I love this so much.
I kind of wanted to see. Oh, you can get plushies
There's already
of them already.
plushies.
I love how the show's like, hey, look at these plushes and how like this evil machine is selling you crap. Anyways, who wants plushes?
Oh man. But yeah, so they're dressed as the knights now.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I feel like that
Oh, you can even get you
little
can even
frog.
Get the frog.
I feel like we definitely need to
Oh.
run it back.
Yeah,
I think,
probably.
especially because it's the first episode. Do you agree, Hunter? Look at these little standees, cute. But it's interesting how like she's kind of delusional, like as you know, as the robot, you know,
That's the
like
well, that's the
programmed to be
Disney thing,
delusional.
right?
But
You
like
treat everyone as though they were kids.
that's true. That's
the
true.
child inside. Okay.
So I think what we should do is we should run it back, potentially on 2 times muted, and just
Okay.
like talk about some things.
So my takeaway from this, and I mentioned it briefly there, is that it reminds me a lot of Alita Battle Angel.
4 times speed.
Which was a fairly influential manga. It got turned into a movie recently. And the premise of like, there's like the underclass of society that are like scrappy and just getting by. And then there's a wonderful floating city in the sky. And then one day a cast off, super advanced android from the city in the sky falls down. It lands in the hands of more of a father figure.
Yeah.
An Alita Battle Angel, so they kind of reverse that for this, but sort of looks after, like, fixes her, and then she,
Yeah.
like, you have that kind of, there's like a trope name for it when it's like a 300-year-old baby, where it's like they're naive to the world because they're young and an android, but really they're an adult and they have these unexplored powers.
I know what you're talking about, yeah. I will say that it's interesting
reminds
how
me a
they
lot
did
of Alita Battle.
kind of like a fake out here, because I thought when they were saying the princess trapped to the tall tower, they were talking about Olivia.
No.
And they still could be, because she says trapped by complicated machines.
I just like that.
I thought they were saying the girl
because
was
they
trapped.
set you up to almost be like sad for
I kind of
Olivia,
feel
where it's
sad
like,
for
oh,
her, though.
like her only friend is like this robot.
I'm like mildly concerned, if that makes sense. It's gonna depend on what we see through. Well, here's the thing: Olivia's already like old and decrepit, right? So we may not get really that much about Guinevere's time with Olivia in the future. But like, this could go one of two ways: like she's a total psychopath, or she like was genuinely kind of troubled and her father gave her a bunch of stuff to try to placate her and she was locked in a tower. Because if you look at the beginning, she's surrounded by all of these toys, but she seems extremely unhappy, right? So I feel like it could go either way,
and
right?
she seems to enjoy more than anything else torturing.
Well, I don't think that
Genevieve.
she did it on purpose, but maybe that's my generous
Guinevere,
interpretation. I don't think that
Also,
she did it
Guinevere
purposely.
is a character in the King Arthur mythos. Do you remember?
Because she was saying, I can make you better. So I feel like that, like, I don't know. I don't get the impression that she thinks she's causing harm. That doesn't mean that she's not. But I kind of get the vibe that she does think that she is fixing Guinevere. And, like, when she was elderly, when she was old, it seemed more like that she has some sort of almost dementia, like the way that she was acting. So I have a feeling that Olivia may be complicated and kind of sad. And it's not going to be like, you know how in Toy Story, the little girl Toy Story, oh my god, Finding Nemo, the little girl that's shaking the fish. I don't think it's gonna be like that aggressive. I think there is probably gonna be some nuance to it, because like she seems locked up by her father. She seems very unhappy with her father.
Yeah, it sets up to almost be like this poor girl, something terrible's happening to her, and then quickly realize that, oh no, this girl is like an emotionally stunted sociopath.
It could basically go either way with her in terms of like, you're the victim, but you're also the perpetrator. Like at some point you should have been old enough to like break away out of this, right? We're not gonna blame a child, but then like when you're, you know, a 40-year-old woman, like do you not realize like what's going on? You're treating this robot like it's still your plaything.
Emotionally stunted.
Right? And so she says it'll be under her care. I hope this can make up for I don't need to say it, and you see the light fade from her eyes, which I did think was sad. I feel like her mom's probably dead just because there is no mom.
Something else terrible happened to her.
The only thing I saw on Twitter before this, also, she has the blue streaks in her hair, and so does he. So I'm kind of like, huh? But the streets were saying that in a painting of the girl, which again I saw on Twitter before I saw the show, so I didn't have a lot of context. But that's the only thing I saw, was that her hair in a portrait is black. But her hair here is blonde. And so I do wonder if there's going to be some sort of, that's something very common in beauty pageants in the United States, dyeing your child's hair. So I do wonder if it's going to be like, I was also like by my father demanded to be X, Y, and Z in a similar way. So that's kind of what I'm worried about all of this. Right? Because you see that she has no light in her eyes and that the doll was a present for his daughter. So I'm a little worried. So her organs are falling out. But this was some crazy imagery, right? She has such a Disney princess face, which I'm sure was the point, right? The Disney princesses with the
way
big
her
eyes,
bangs pop
right?
up down, I mentioned it has like kind of an Aerith from Final Fantasy thing.
But you can see, like, she almost like goes against her programming there. I won't say malfunctions, but she like goes and immediately tries to escape. Which
Also,
I think is interesting.
the degree to which they're really leaning into the like horror of it, I'm really enjoying.
It does remind me a lot of Epic Mickey, but yeah, I know that you said that's her guts falling out, but like to me it's like, I feel like that there's an umbilical cord sort of like rebirth.
And also, I could see that. Also, like the fact that she had it on like a leash.
Yeah.
Is rather disturbing.
Yeah, that's true as well. This is too pointy. That's so true. Like, that's just so true. You see the planet eraser, like it's a branded eraser. I'm assuming what's happening is there's like the Crown Company and then there's a bigger like Space Exploration Corporation, and the like Primo Gem iconography is for the Space Company and the Crown is for the theme park. Yeah. I'm assuming it's something like that. So you saw her being, so this is Olivia that now she's older. Like she's a teenager. So we can assume that if this is the same Guinevere bot that, like, she stopped trying to run away, like, after a while and started playing nice, or it was
Princess
programmed out of her.
Guinevere and the Rising Star.
Yeah, and so maybe that's like a movie premiere or something. It's reminding me, like, that
Like a
hand is
Barbie
so,
movie?
like,
Yeah.
Elsa. Like, you
Oh.
know what I mean? Right? Elsa's magic power. But, it also, like,
It
Wish
reminds me,
also came out as well,
It kind
right?
of reminds me of, like, the straight-to-DVD Barbie movies.
Yeah.
Type deal. Just the, like, oh,
The
it's just
titling, yeah.
because it's also this same character again and again.
Yeah, exactly.
As different characters in
Which
different
Disney
worlds.
doesn't do, right? So I see this also going beyond just the Disney.
Of, like, the kind
you know.
of cynical capitalism
Sure.
of a lot of different
And,
sort
like,
of
you know,
children's
it's nice
brands.
that Barbie
And
can
the
be
Wishing Star, my
anything,
bad.
but, like, a lot of those, Mattel in particular has really taken a nosedive in terms of the quality of Barbie dolls and also the quality of the DVD movies, okay? It's not Barbie Princess and the Pauper anymore, which I think is better than some Disney movies are, as you guys know.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. So I want to look at the Space Princess Guinevere 2, The Last Star Pup. So this feels, again, very...
Yeah.
Like, this feels like more Barbie, I think, than Disney.
Yeah, because it's the
Hello,
cheapness of
man,
it, kind
right?
of.
Like, the man's looking at her, but she's looking at the viewer like he's not really, it's not about him. Washout, so was that supposed to be like,
The Little
Splash?
Mermaid, I guess?
A Little Mermaid at, like, that's clearly supposed to be, like, a flounder.
I also
reference.
like that it looks a little more like the way, like, her, like, eyebrows
Elsa,
a little like
again,
Elsa
the
and
Elsa render.
Dreamworky.
But you can see now the blue fumes are around it, right? So I'm pretty
Oh, yeah.
sure that this company has polluted the environment. So this man's going to work and he has a pipe in his mouth. So this seems to be a
Yeah,
reoccurring
the
thing
Disney,
that
the
people
fantasy vape.
are hitting the vape. And this is a very Cinderella princess castle. So it seems like what happened was, like, it almost seems like there used to be an old park, because the guy was like, the dad was like, oh, this is all gonna be yours now. Like, we have a new home. Don't worry about your dead mom and how the animatronics killed her, or whatever the fuck is gonna, you know, get revealed with that later. But I'm assuming that they made, like, a new, they started to build the brand, and then they made the park around the brand, and now they're taking over the world or something, right? But you saw that there was graffiti on this statue.
Oh, there's all different versions of... Oh, yeah.
Right, so there's graffiti here. This seems to be
For a cereal?
Space Puffs, yeah, cereal. All the different costumes. Space Princess Guinevere, glow in the dark.
Warning, choking hazard. Warning, choking hazard.
Yeah, live action remake greenlit. No one asked for this, so we're making it. This princess can save herself.
Oh, no.
I do appreciate
I
that.
missed that.
As, like,
Point out how it's like they need to learn anatomy because their arms all fucked up and weird. Someone's like, oh,
but isn't
politics,
this a live action remake? So
but, like,
shouldn't that be
I
a
don't
real
know.
person?
But also, like, politics down our throat.
Oh,
Guys,
my
can
God.
we wait till it comes out first? And then it's just a big long thing about how, like, yeah, we got married until my husband died in a factory explosion.
See
it
this
day
day one.
That is just how people react to Disney remakes.
Oh my God.
I really like that.
Yeah, I like this too. And I'm just thinking about that thing of, like, okay, in the Little Mermaid remake, Ariel is the one that spears Ursula, not Eric anymore. Even though the entire point is that Ariel saves Eric at the beginning, and so Eric saves her at the end, and it's supposed to show that they mutually saved each other, and it's supposed to show to Triton that not all humans were bad because Eric risked his life for Ariel, but whatever. And then in Beauty and the Beast, you have Belle making the deal, right, to trade herself for her father's place, and then they make this joke of, oh, she's probably scared to death, and then Emma Watson is, like, escaping with a rope made out of blankets, and that being like, oh, look, Belle can save herself. But it goes against the purpose of the entire moment, because the entire point is that Belle thinks that she's given up her life for her father forever, not just for 30 minutes until she can escape and walk back, right? And so it ruins the emotional intensity of the moment when the princesses cannot be victims even for a second,
So I'm guessing
right?
you're not gonna watch the live action remake.
This princess can save herself feels like a, like, yeah, that's fucking
intentional
stupid.
dig
Like, you know
on
what
Disney.
I mean? The idea, this is something I'm gonna, spoilers, be talking about in the new video I'm working on. You need to have a victim in a fairy tale. The character, the entire point of fairy tales is that there is a villain who is a oppressive force, usually a stand-in for someone powerful in society, like a king hoarding all the wealth, or in a lot of fairy tales, the matriarch of the house, this abusive stepmother that should love this child and obviously is mistreating them. So if you make it so the princesses are never victims, that goes against the entire point. You're sweeping under the rug the oppression that the original fairy tales, like, of the common folk that the fairy tales were talking about. So I appreciate this because I feel like that it has some awareness, right?
Oh no.
Okay, so the brother tried to, cut off her hair and then she killed him? Like, she
newborn
killed him?
babies are born blue, I guess, from the goop.
Okay, well, that's not good either. Yeah, this is kind of interesting because, like, it might show that she still has murderous programming inside of her heart. Like, if these were security bots, because she took down the giant golem thing, right? She took
evidently.
down the golem. So I love the
Also,
the divide
going
here.
it down part by part robs it, I think, of the intensity of this scene.
Oh
like,
no,
it does,
but we've already seen it that way,
It's
right?
kind
So
of
to see
like-
the flash
yeah.
about like how everything, like the time is progressing, but I did want like a closer look at it, right? So
blue lung on the rise.
yeah, like I wanted to see the world building that they kind of planted. But you're right, Hunter. It's a lot more like, I love how fast-paced they did it, that you do need to go watch it a second time, just because it's like you see how quickly things are changing in real time.
Also,
right?
there's fish milk, which that's concerning.
You can see the Star Lane taxi, right? So there's the Star Company and then the actual theme park. No running. So yeah, this guy's wearing a gas mask. Like, see, these are the little details you wouldn't see on a first watch, right? I just love like the parade imagery and then
Olivia
compared to
working
this.
on-
I didn't even
Yeah,
notice Olivia
yeah.
was the one doing it, so I'm like, okay, Olivia. There was chances for you to change the, how things are, and you didn't do it either. Okay, so the plushie. I was really confused about them there's a lone crane machine in a dark room. Like, this I found a little bit confusing. I do assume that
Do you see Uzi in the bottom?
Oh my god, there's Pomni.
Oh,
and then there's another murder drone. But yeah, I was
That's
so
really cute.
confused. Like, I was like, why are they
Yeah,
in a
just
low...
the-
Oh yeah, Uzi's over there. I think that's N. The other one, I think he's there. But yeah, I really like their kid designs. I like them, like, hacking into the claw machine.
I like that kind of, it reminds me of Batman the Animated Series that does a lot of, like, expressionist stuff where it's just a black void and they're standing in the one beam of light. I really love that.
I think it's interesting, too, how her hair, Frankie's hair is like Guinevere.
Yeah, the way there's the two puffs.
Yeah, so I do wonder if we're gonna get this, like, Guinevere super fan. Because they obviously had, like, an interaction with her, but like she also looks holographic here, so I was a little bit confused. But yeah, from M7. So it seems like that, like, maybe they're all on home planets and that they went on a field trip or something. Like, if they did actually
Or like
go to the
M7
park.
is like the section where they live, like
Yeah.
the precinct.
But I really like
District.
her fixing her finger and then also like brushing the pointy part of her hair out of the way. Like, that I thought was, because they said, oh, it's too pointy. No, whatever that little thing was, no crownies, but then there was
I also like
something else.
just like the idea of everything is in a vending machine.
I
Like
love
the sort
how
of
the light-
nothing is fresh, nothing is.
Yeah, the lights are not all lit up either. A vending machine full of gadgets, like, that's kind of interesting, right? There's teeth, there's
Oh
like
my
some
god,
sort of
those are
injector.
expensive teeth.
But I liked her little speech at the beginning. We shouldn't be infighting with each other. We should be fighting against the man and all of that stuff. There were so many nice little details, like how their car is kind of messed up. Like, this thing is getting rusty. But I really like their friendship and their dynamic. I did see something on Twitter there where it said, like, their bond like sisters or something. And, like, I was like, oh, okay. So we're defeating the Yuri allegations very
Which is
early.
funny because, like, famously, Dana Terrence, I was always impressed the degree to which she was able to get, like, a gay couple very early in the Owl House. Like, they did not push that very far at all. Like, that was in the first season, I believe.
There's another statue. They could be with someone else, or maybe she just wants to do something different. I love the chore chart. You also see, like, there's a picture of them here.
Yeah.
But I think what's interesting is how much branded merchandise that they have in their house, right? You have the little, I don't know about the kitty with the guns. I don't know if that was
I
officially
think that's just
licensed.
wonderful. Also,
but-
there's the little, like, Steiner cup there that kind of looks like My Melody.
Yeah, that's what I said that when we were first watching.
Which is interesting to dig on, like, okay, you losers, if you like Sanrio, you're still Sanrio.
Like, it's about you too. It's not
like,
just
oh,
the
you're
Disney
like
adult.
gay and alt and cool. No, you're a Disney adult. You're just a Japanese equivalent. You're the weeb equivalent of a Disney
But
adult.
yeah, she does say AJ has me doing a week's worth of tests in one night. So I guess she tried to do it and it didn't go well when she brought it in for work. But I really like these two. I feel like they're very immediately sympathetic.
I want more characters to be like, work sucks, I want to die. I'm like, that's a motivation the people can relate to.
Well, you know, because a problem I have with Digital Circus, not to get into this too much, is just like, okay, but if I don't
Also,
understand
the
your
fact that she opened
problems,
the bottle with her eyes
I don't know,
wild.
like, why I'm rooting for you. Like, your personal problems outside of, oh, we're all trapped here in the Digital Circus, like, you know, and so I've made stuff about that. I'm not gonna do all that again, but these two, I think, are immediately sympathetic characters because they feel like the underdog. We understand what they want. We understand what their dreams are. I was very happy about all that. I love how supportive Frankie
That's also
is.
a wonderful little house. Like, it's built out of, like,
Parts,
the head
yeah.
of yeah.
What I'm assuming was once, like, a giant, like, you know, either animatronic or just, like, metal kind of on a stand somewhere.
I just
statue.
imagine it was like, they just threw out the giant statue they
Yeah.
had and it collapsed down.
I really like this, like, and the blue juice that they keep alluding
Everyone's
to.
happily making the goop.
Well, not, I wouldn't say happily, but yeah, you see,
Well,
like,
in that
the
ad,
mugs
people are
and stuff.
happily making the goop.
I wonder if the mugs are blue just for the branding of Guinevere or because they're made out of the goop. Like, are we recycling everything to make more goop and then we just make more things? But the goop is, like,
Who's to say?
polluting.
I love
we
the-
saw
I
the
love
safety
the-
sign.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
so-
gift shop. It said gift shop for the parks on the thing.
that's
Yeah.
so dystopian. I love the shimmer of the oil in the water.
And the little boat, I thought that was... I just love the fucked up, like, guys, I love Epic Mickey so much. Like, the fucked up animatronic stuff, it just really speaks to me.
Like, I don't know, just theme park cyberpunk, it's such a unique aesthetic. I really love
And
it.
I love how it looks like a giant UFO. Like, that's really
Very
interesting to
Alita
me.
Battle Angel. I dig it a lot.
And, like, they're literally above them. It kind of reminds me of Ruby almost. Like, it's floating above
with
the
Mantle
city.
and Atlas.
Yeah, exactly.
Love a floating city.
Oh, so
Always
this
a
guy
good
was
thing.
smoking before and we just didn't notice. What was he saying on the phone? Yeah, usual spot, get stiffened. What does that mean? Okay.
Disney doesn't approve
Hey,
of getting
like,
stiff.
you know, he was on the phone, so we kind of have that foreshadowing to maybe, like, him running a bigger
the Disney
operation,
cops
right?
with like the flashing eye, that's so creepy.
Yeah, and this kid, like, he's wearing a mask. Oh, he's
So
homeless. There's
Yeah.
a sign that says hungry. I didn't see that before. Even his cup has, like, a little crown on it. That's crazy. I'm interested to find out a bit more about, like, the Mickey police or whatever's happening here. But
It's
yeah,
so
I didn't
creepy.
realize that he was
I love the
homeless
design.
and that they arrested him. But yeah, that's them finding her.
the
I like her
dead
sort of side shave and, like, how spiky she is now, considering that they had said before, right? Like,
It
no
looks
points.
so different than your typical. It's also odd that, like, I guess that Genevieve has, like, is self-aware and it wants to escape, unlike the other.
Well, we don't even know
Guinevere's.
about the other ones, right? I mean, this one, I'm assuming that what's gonna happen is that the other Guinevere's, they're less intelligent because all they have to do is, like, meet and greet at the parks. But this Guinevere had to be a companion for a child, so she probably has some more hyper awareness,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, the little thank you bag, right? The cans and the bottles, it's all so good. I just love looking at little background details, even the card sets, right? Like, it's an official card set. Like, I think it's so funny to, like, see all of the merchandise in the background. But oh, there was the painting. See, so you have, like, the dad and the
Oh,
mom's dressed
yeah.
in white, and then her. You know what I'm gonna do? I got it. Okay, galaxy brain theory right now. My theory about her is that she is half robot in some capacity, and that's why she's getting old. But I don't think that she's fully, like,
I think there's
Theseus,
some
I don't
kind
think
of-
she's fully that same kid in the photo. Why would you dye your child to, again, pageants in the US do that, so it could have just been like, oh, well, my daughter's, like, the face of the theme park, so I need her to be pretty. Like, it could have been the same beauty standards, but I
know.
kind of think that, like,
I
she's
like the
half robot
yeah,
in
I like
this
I like
scene.
the idea of, like, there was, like, she was some kind of replacement. There was another girl. Like,
Yeah.
I think she needs to be at the center of this mystery.
Yeah.
Her and whatever her exact relationship with Guinevere.
Because, like, look at this. Like, her mom's all dressed in white, then she's dressed in white, but she has the black hair. Like, it's a very striking photo. Oh, so the golems were in her room.
Oh,
I
we
didn't
just
realize
didn't
that.
spot.
I thought that
Yeah.
they were out and about, but I guess that they just left. Like, I guess that they just walked away. Which is kind of funny. It's interesting to see, like, how, you know, nice all of this is compared to the undergrad. I like that contrast. There seems to be some sort of, either these are animatronics that are going somewhere, or they seem to be, like, costumes. But, yeah, so she got fired. She couldn't run all the tests, I guess. All aboard, book today for this limited offer. Fly in style on the Stellar Cruise, faster than light, now affordable for the whole family galactic tours. That's interesting, because this doesn't seem directly connected to the theme park stuff. This seems to be some other, like, enterprise that maybe the same company's providing. Like,
I assume it's some horrific monopoly.
like, unless this is another company that's trying to capitalize on the fact that people are unhappy and they're, you know, trying to get them out of there. But, yeah, oh, the wrong scepter. You're polishing the wrong scepter. So that is an innuendo.
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
But, like, this guy's clearly dying. Interesting.
But I also like the idea of, like, hey, like, we're all the same, and then he starts dying of a disease she does not have.
I
so
think that
the innate imbalance of the whole,
like, she has a gas mask, right? The
like-
other kid was wearing just a regular mask.
I like that they're kind of subtly trying to, like, propose that, like, hey, your sellout ways aren't doing you very much.
Because she's right, but she's also wrong. Like,
Yes.
she's technically right. We all should unite against the oppressor, but some of us are more oppressed than others, right? It's not... You're
don't
not
got blue
equal,
yuns left
basically.
yet.
Like, you're all in the same situation, but to varying degrees, and so you have a greater responsibility compared to this guy, right? But I do think that this is some sort of legal situation. Like, do you have blue lung? Like, call up. This must just be a commercial, right? It's interesting how her dress is very, like, revealing, but in a kind of, like, as safe as we can possibly get kind of way. And I wonder if that's, like, supposed to be a thing to try to appeal to everyone possible. Like, she's kid-friendly enough for kids, but she's pretty enough for, I don't know, men or whatever. Like, 4 quadrants, sort of.
Is that a thing
thing.
Disney concerns themselves
I
with?
mean, I think to a degree, you know, they do that with, like, oh, Flynn Rider and Maui. We want a character for the boys, right? And so I think that the female lead does need to be, like, attractive to a degree, too. That is something that they're considering. Like, not just cute, but, like, attractive.
Oh, I also love how one of the Guinevere looked like Astro Boy there in that big, like, rotating circle.
I feel like that, even though obviously Guinevere, like,
Yeah,
there's,
one of them's Astro Boy.
there's a lot of, like, princess coding.
One of
going
them's
on
literally
here.
a mouse. Do you see the mouse one?
This one?
That's on the nose.
I do feel like I watched a very interesting documentary about Mickey and how basically parents were like, Mickey shouldn't do bad things because he's a role model, right? Like, Mickey in the old,
Terrifying
like, Walt
thought.
cartoons was very mischievous, right? Like, he was kind of an underdog character, but, like, he did some bad things sometimes. He was a little rascal, right? And parents were like, how dare you make Mickey Mouse a bad person because he's a role model, and they were crying about it. And so that's why Walt made Donald, because Donald could have the temper tantrum and Mickey could be the more, like, responsible one,
I like
right?
that.
And then you had more of the silliness of Mickey, you put that onto Goofy. So Mickey kind of, like, cell divided into Goofy and Donald because Mickey was forced to be a role model. And I argue, again, no spoilers, but in that video that I'm making that will release next week, okay, subscribe to Calxiyn Cares Too Much, that, like, that's basically what's happening with the Disney princesses now. The only flaw they can have is, like, you're just, like, a little insecure and you need to believe in yourself. Like, there can't be kind of a big moral failing or something that is actually, like, when you think about it, yeah, Ariel is kind of bratty, but you know what? She's right. Like, Triton is not a very good father at the beginning of the movie, right? Ariel has a lot of flaws that some people would consider annoying, but teenagers are a little annoying, right? And so when you sand down those edges to make everyone perfect and that their biggest flaw is just that they need to be more confident, you're losing, like, the character growth and the change there. So now in modern times they've been trying to rebrand Mickey to be cool, right? So obviously this
Mickey's
is the new
a bad boy
Mickey Mouse
now.
cartoon, but you have Epic Mickey, you have Mickey in Kingdom Hearts, like trying to you know, make Mickey a bit more like Walt's Mickey, because we lost Walt's Mickey to try to make him a mascot. Mascots aren't very interesting.
And
We
then
want to
there's,
see
like,
characters,
there's, like,
right?
the new, like, shorts, animated shorts, like comedy shorts that they do
Yeah.
with Mickey Mouse and that original
Like,
gang.
We don't want mascots. We want character, like people. Even though he's a mouse, we want him to feel like a person, right? I love the
I said backyardigans,
delusional,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like, they're holograms, right? So I'm like, are these programmed to just agree with you? Like, kind of like ChatGPT,
schizophrenic
right?
episode or
Like,
something.
or is this like that the holograms popped out because they wanted her to save Guinevere? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
the distinction
yeah,
of
yeah.
that? I'm like, is the hive mind trying to save her, or is this programmed to, like, make people, like, encourage that, like, boost morale? Like, I mean, they're encouraging her to kind of do something bad, but it is for Guinevere's, you know, sake. But she was watching a video about what they do to her at the end of the episode, which was interesting. But yeah, I didn't realize she got fired. I just thought she had a really bad day at work. I do think that, like, Frankie probably has an emotional attachment to Guinevere, I think a bit more than Andy does.
Sorry, Frankie is like the Disney
Yeah,
adult.
yeah,
like,
like,
the
that's
person
kind
who's,
of the
like,
vibe
has
I'm
an
getting,
earnest
too.
attachment to Guinevere and this whole, I don't know, malignant corporate overlord structure.
Yeah.
Whereas Andy has been there, kind of doesn't want anything to do with it, or doesn't,
Yeah.
or engages with it just out of their own
Differently.
sort of cynical self-interest.
That probably will be, like, kind of a conflict that, you know, in the future, which I think is going to be interesting. Because, like, if she does have sentience, like, she is a real person, you know, in a sense. But, like, she's not, like, that nostalgic character from your
Yes.
memories.
Yes,
And so I think that they'll probably learn to love the new robot because she'll be a bit more, like, intelligent, obviously. I do like this, though, because that's what I was screaming. I was like, come on, just, like, manipulate the man. So I'm glad that she's, you know, Frankie was working more off emotion. She was, like, actually...
Gaslight.
Yeah, I really got fired. So that's our confirmation for that. I do like the giant, weird Epcot balls. I feel like that this is a really strong first episode. Like, I'm just hooked immediately. It has so much detail in the background. I love, like, the lighting that they did. Again, the animation, a lot of kids shows, not even kids shows, a lot of just shows like that aren't anime suffer from being ugly. Like, just ugly
But
art
this is
style.
beautiful. Like, the shots are wonderful. Like, the designs are very
Those
interesting.
knights did not look that big when they were in the house.
Yeah, they did not. I like that they kind of embrace, like, the sort of sliding scale.
Cartoon logic almost.
Like, kind of abstract. Like, it looks big because it's so horrific. Kind of abstract the world around it.
And I'm like, I don't know, maybe it is, like, maybe it is a different one, but yeah, I just thought the lighting and, like, this weird sort of, like, theater mask type face that it has is crazy. This is what I was, like, curious about, right? So, like, she looks at Guinevere and is kind of taken, transported in, like, the void. So I wonder if this is a function of her program, that, like, you look at her and you see an illusion almost, like some sort of Greek mythology, like some sort of siren or something, right? Like, I think that, because I have a feeling that that is what's happening. Like, it wasn't just that she was near death or something. It was like that is the function of Guinevere, to pump people with dopamine or hallucinatory whatever, and then they see what they want to see, right? Because they're seeing, that's not her. Maybe, again, she just really got beat up, but I don't know if Andy was seeing that. It doesn't seem like she was, you know, but I just love the contrast between, like, what's in her mind compared to, like, she really, like, messed
when the
up the
danger's
robot.
gone, what it actually looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
And the gore and the blood, like, that was pretty nightmarish. And the fact that, like, it reached its hands in was, like, frozen and reacted in pain.
Yeah.
And the fact that it was covered in blood, like, do you think there was human body parts involved in?
I don't know. Like, that's a good question. Like, what if these are human and stuff? Like, again, cyborgs, kind of like we're saying with Olivia, but these are more robot than person. Like, maybe they have a human heart, but the rest of them is, you know, cyborg or something, right? Oh, well, here's a weird thing that may help us. Why would there be a brain?
That's a good
Like, why
question.
would there be a brain if she's a robot?
Does
like,
yeah, so, like, where did that brain come from? Is it the mother?
Did they kill the mother and put her in the robot?
Because, like, the mother's gone, so... That's
Yeah,
my one
I
guess,
feel
maybe?
like that this is a big clue here, because if you're dealing with, like, Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics, right? The whole thing about Five Nights at Freddy's is that they're ghosts. You know what I mean? Like, they're not there's no
That's what
biological. Yeah, they're
They're-
the spirits of
oh,
the dead
okay.
children or something,
Okay.
right?
I thought
So-
they were just murderous robots.
No. They're the
mind.
spirits of the dead kid. I mean, yeah, like it's a chicken or the egg thing. Some of the bots
Fair
haywired, and then they did a murder, and then the spirits of the dead kids are still murder anyway.
Hi, we're
So-
welcome to Game Theory.
Yeah, I've never played the games. I only watched Game Theory. Sorry, but why the fuck would there be a human ass brain? Like, why would there be a human brain-like object inside of a robot? Okay, when we're dealing with robots, you got chips, you got computer motherboards, whatever. There's no reason why there should
I'm
be
not
a
a
brain.
programmer.
Like, there shouldn't be a brain inside of this machine. So I think that we're on to something, honestly. I think that Guinevere is like that there's a human brain, and that's why she has a human level of intelligence, but the rest of her is robotic, and that's gonna be sort of like the end game thing about all of this. This is just a prototype for seeing if you can transfer human consciousness into a robot, because that's really suspicious. Like, I know it doesn't look perfectly like a human brain, but that's still weird. Isn't it kind of still weird, Hunter? Like, that's not something that we expect to be in there, right?
That's what it is, right? There's something up with Olivia. There's something up with Guinevere.
And so maybe with
That
Olivia, it's
central
gonna be,
mystery.
because you would wonder, okay, well, why did Olivia let it get this bad and she didn't
Yeah.
transfer her consciousness before? But clearly, like, the robots have some bugs in them. Like, they're clearly not perfect. Like, even old Guinevere needed to be repaired, right? So, you know, we always say, oh, well, why doesn't someone just do this or that? But people are more afraid of death than we tend to think that they are. Like, their self-preservation kicks in and they're like, no, well, of course not. We can't do that, right? But yeah, like, I feel like that she also sees them eternally as children. Like, I feel like that it's not just that she is, you know, just off in her, like, that she's delusional because she was injured. I feel like that she might
I mean, they also
have that.
mentioned earlier that there was this special technology in the Guinevere that it remembers everyone, so
Right.
maybe it remembers them and remembers that
I think it's
Frankie
like internet
helped-
connected,
Yeah.
like hive mind, right? But you see that she has a HUD, right? So is her HUD making them look like children when she looks out of her eye, like her optical
Perhaps.
nerves or something, right? But yeah, I really love the art at the end here. Guys, I really love this. I'm really happy. I was just a little scared because even though, like, again, Shrek, like, do they deserve it? Yeah, sure. But you know, there's a fearfulness of like, but you don't want it all to just be, this is so stupid. The reason why I think that this will probably not go down that path and they'll actually get it is because they're acknowledging, like, Frankie's emotional attachment to these things, and they're not being like, you're a stupid Disney adult. It's more like, it's complicated. Like,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
complicated, bro, because they're living in the slums in this very oppressive atmosphere. So of course you would want to
Dystopic
hold on to the
Disney
one
world.
crumb of happiness that
Yeah.
you have, right? So I feel like it is going to be a bit more nuanced. I really like the armor. I don't know if there's something, you know, if the differences in the armor mean something. This design, like, you're the shield, you're the protector, you feel those very strong defensive protective feelings, whereas she has like a longer sword, so it's like a distance. It's sort of, she can strategize kind of from afar, like from an emotional
I also
divide
like
of
that
it,
a
right?
lot of there's like wheels and wires built into the sort of antiquated, like, Regency drawings and
Yeah.
art in there. I quite like that.
Like almost like these, like they're like little
light bulbs,
vines.
and then over where the a lot of the merch is being shown, like, those are wires and connectors and aux cords.
Yeah, let us know if you guys would like to see a merch haul, like anti-haul, a Yasser pass about the merch.
This is the
I'm
most
just
excited I've been
excited.
for a glitch thing before.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the
again,
first episode
you
of
know.
Amazing Digital Circus was also very strong.
Yeah, not to be that person about Digital Circus again. But, like, I have some beef with Digital Circus. Sometimes it's not very well written. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, right? But, like, I feel like that Dana understands the assignment. I feel like the trap with Digital Circus is that it presented itself to promise one thing, and then it kind of veered off into a different direction,
Yeah.
which is fine, but, like, at the same time, like, a pilot or a first episode is kind of a promise to the audience, right? And I feel like that's why some people have some complicated feelings about Digital Circus, is because it's like, okay, do what you want, like, you know, it's your own project, your own studio, whatever, but also you promise something to the audience, and so, of course, now they're getting something different, and they're kind of like, oh, but what about that thing that you promised me, right? Like, if we talk about promise, progress, payoff, whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, this is making a very solid promise where I don't have like, and this is exactly what's gonna happen, and if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna be disappointed, right? Like, it's pretty open-ended, but it's also a very solid foundation, if that makes sense, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
But I feel like I've been talking a lot, Hunter. Do you have anything else?
No, I expressed my feelings about the show generally. I really enjoy the I enjoy the presence. I think it's a fun take on like the dystopic sort of cyberpunk world that it's going for.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for it. I love the art style. I love the direction. I love all the character voices and all the acting in it. I'm incredibly excited for it.
And I do also like
I
that
hope
it's
they
not
continue making more of it.
just Disney either. Like, you have kind of, again, My Melody, Hello Kitty, right? Barbie to some degree.
I think ultimately they're going to try, like, that will be present in the background, but I do think they're ultimately going to try to tell their own story.
Yeah.
Much in the same way that Shrek ultimately did tell a compelling story.
Exactly.
And just sort of shit on Disney on the side.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Hope that you guys had fun. This was a little longer than I thought it was going to be, but you know what? That's okay. But I hope that you guys will check out the Calxiyn Cares Too Much channel, because that's where I do my video essays. But we will see you next time. Maybe I'll make a little theory video. Who knows? We'll see. But we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.